What up, this is your boy H. You're listening to Catch My Drift Radio, and who do we have in the seat for an interview?
Anyway, we got our first guest for the evening. Rico King is in the building.
Yeah.
Welcome, sir. Even though it was late, it's fine.
It's not fine.
You're playing to the African-American stereotype, sir.
Blame it on me.
Yeah, I want to say that I didn't travel alone. I'm not pointing any fingers, but look at my head.
In his defense,
Shout out to
he comes from
it's
New
Echo,
Jersey.
is it?
My man Echo is in the building with me right now.
Shout out to Echo. Echo's in the studio too, man. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here today. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad we finally made it happen. Though you come through and troubled us with us. I know he met with a mutual friend of ours,
Kara.
Kara, remember Kara?
Probably by face.
Yeah,
Kara
probably
D.
with her friend.
Adamo.
Yeah, Kara was here, and we've done a lot of things with Kara, and she's awesome.
She's wonderful, isn't she?
Yeah, she's fantastic. So
It actually got brought up, the subject of coming on this radio show at a Pepsi commercial where I played a DJ.
yeah,
And we were booked on the same gig, and
Yeah.
we were in holding talking, and she's like, you really should reach out to Catch My Drift Radio. Have you ever heard of them? I'm like, no. So one thing led to another.
Talk about it.
And voila, here I am. I'm
Here
sitting
you
here,
are.
courtesy of Kara, my homegirl.
Yeah,
What up,
boy.
Kara?
there you go. All right, so let's start in the beginning. Born and raised
Yes, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Shout out to 502. Shout out to New Albany, Indiana as well. Born and raised. Kentuckiana is what we call it because it's a combination of Kentucky and Indiana. So,
Nice. And but your parents are from where?
oh wow, yeah. My nationality,
Mm-hmm.
Panamanian and African American.
So, do you
West
speak
Indian
Spanish?
Day Parade. West Indian Day Parade. That's my parade. y'all. That's my parade.
I went to one. I'll never go again.
Yeah, the
I was
reputation is kind
violated.
of like
I never
for
been
those
in-
atmospheres
Women
not
there
good.
are strong.
Say
Hello.
that again. Say that again.
Women. Okay.
They
yeah.
have to be.
Just go to the Labor Day parade. You'll see what I'm talking about. But so Rico is one of many things. This man is a model. First of all, Rico, I ask you, please. There's one lady in here. Don't take your shirt off, because this man always. If he takes his shirt off,
He don't have to.
Pause.
He has all his books.
you will melt, CC. I tell you that right now. But this man is a model,
Yes, I am.
actor,
This is true.
singer, songwriter. Yo,
Also true.
so you're just an all-around artist.
I am an entertainer.
When did you know that you were an entertainer?
When my mother used to have company in the basement and I had to entertain. That was
Doesn't
my
it
first
always
indication.
start like that?
Doesn't it though? Yeah. Shout out to
Always
Deborah
starts
King.
like
I
that.
love you,
Or
Ma.
church. Something like that.
Your Michael Jackson game is hard.
Well, thank you, sir.
I
Did you get to
appreciate
see
that.
it?
I saw it. This man got moves.
Thank
He
you
got
very much.
moves.
Thank you. Yeah, I played Michael Jackson on a TV show called Celebrity Crime Files on TV One Network, and it chronicled his life.
Mm-hmm.
And they booked me as the Michael that looks this complexion. Okay, let's be clear. I didn't play him all through. So in different periods of Michael's life, they needed certain people that
Yeah.
fit the characteristics, and I happened to be the off the wall Mike. So
Nice.
I did my thing, man. I got in the zone, and I've always admired him.
Yeah.
As many others do. It was an honor to play him, and I just went into Michael Jackson mode.
Right.
All the practicing and everything. It's
MJ.
it was a blessing because I got to play an idol
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
of mine.
Talk about
someone I always emulated growing up. And to be, some people, they wish they could have their dream role.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Wish and just wish. But I got mine early.
Talk about it.
And I'm talking about it. I'm telling you right now. For me, it's like, no, there's no way I'm going to sell this short. I'm going to
Yeah.
give it my all, and I'm going to channel his spirit and the
Yeah.
emotion. And as I was on stage, I felt like that he had to be there. His spirit was definitely there because I was hitting some of those moves. and
You
I'm
were
like,
hitting the mood. Let me tell you something, because I'm, as being an ex-dancer, professional dancer, DJ Thematics
So
too.
you know, you cut from the
I
same
know,
cloth.
I know. When a lot of people imitate Michael, and
Big fan.
and you can always tell who's legit. It's
Right.
by not when they're doing the big ones, when they're doing the little
things,
footworks, the
yeah.
little footwork, like walking up to the mic. You gotta know, Michael walked up to the mic differently now.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was different. He didn't just walk.
Right.
There was a
It
different
was authority.
It was exactly. It was that's when you know him. But good. It was really
Yeah.
good. And it also plays into the fact that you have dancing ability, but also you embodied that acting, that persona of Michael Jackson, which was really good. Well played. I really enjoyed that.
Oh man, thank you so much.
When did you move to New York?
Man, I moved to New York around the time the World Trade Center, had the mishap with that.
Well,
And
did that cause a little bit of fear moving to New York at that time? Were your parents telling you that maybe it's not a good time to move there at that time?
no, I just kept my faith.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I knew my direction in life was to either go left or right, and I chose to go to New York instead of L.A. So I just stuck with my guns, and my heart told me, "You have a place here, and make your mark."
Why not LA?
Why not?
Yeah.
Because of the saying, and I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
If you can make it where in New York,
Make it
you
anywhere.
can make it anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. And
So.
plus you don't have to buy a car.
Facts.
Can I get some gunshots or something?
You can get
Because I do not have a car in New York for that reason. I take public transportation,
Yeah.
hence the fact that I was a little bit late today.
Okay, so strategize with us and the listeners real quickly. So you come to New York because you want to become an entertainer.
Yes.
What was the first thing you wanted to do? Because I'm assuming, did you know people in New York before you came, or you were just completely blank slate?
True story. I got in my Geo tracker. My mom got me for my birthday.
Talk about it.
She hit me with a couple grand and said, well, if it doesn't work out, you can always come back home. That gave me the confidence right there to set out on my voyage. It was a voyage. I went in at a time where it was snow. It was ridiculous amounts of snow.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was the buffalo in the snow. Like I was focused. I knew where I was going. Where I was going to land, though, to answer your question, and who I was going to live with, no, I didn't have a place. And I think this is the first time on air, and Echo, you can probably relate to this because he just moved here recently. I trusted that God wouldn't bring me this far to leave me.
Talk about it.
Right?
Faith, confidence.
Yeah, all this played a part. And I'm like, Lord, please show me a sign that I'm doing the right thing. And there was, the devil is a liar. So I was not going to just give in and turn around, because the voice of my mom was still there saying, you can always turn around if it don't work. But I wasn't going to let that be it for me. Like, no, I haven't even started yet. And my mission. So I didn't lose sight of that. I landed an apartment. I shared a house with a crackhead lesbian couple and another, and
that must have been hectic.
It was bad, man, and a dope fiend.
Wow.
Yeah, I lived out of my car for a while. And I even joined the gym, not to get like I am now. I joined the gym just so I could take a shower.
Wow.
Yes.
Commitment. Hold it down.
Every time I called home, though, you know what I told my mom.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. Everything's
great.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? I applaud you, man.
Thank you, man.
I applaud you, and it's
Thank
a
you.
testament of your success.
You gotta believe in yourself.
People gotta understand. We tell them every week on this show on Catch My Drift Radio, because we keep it real on Catch My Drift Radio. If you're not willing to do something like that, you might as well just step away from being an artist.
Yes, you need to
Period.
want it as hard as
You
air.
have to. Yeah, exactly. If you don't breathe this, it's not gonna happen.
You gotta
Nope.
want it as much as you want to
No,
breathe.
yes.
Man, people don't understand. But I'm glad that you live in. You have a roof.
Well, thank you, sir. I'm proud to report I no longer live in a house with crackhead lesbian couple.
We're gonna touch on a different things that you do individually, because
Sure.
I think it's key. He brought in a book today
Yes.
by
Several.
Neobia Bryant.
Several books.
Several books. One of them is by Neobia Bryant. Want, Need, Love. Love is a Gift. Heart in Holtzville, which he is the cover. Okay, here's the thing. Every single time I research you, the first thing that comes up is a picture of your body, sir.
Oh, he's
It's
a
very marketable, I must say.
I mean, you gotta sell what you gotta sell. Hello.
Hello.
Let's talk about your modeling career quickly. When it started, and tell us what you needed to do to prepare to look the way you look in
Right.
order so you can be successful in the modeling.
Right. Well, before, I was a skinny kid all my life. I was known as the skinny guy who had a lot of hair on his head. So I had an afro, and I really did look like Mike, to be honest with you, as growing up. It was, not a coincidence. But I had to transform myself. And I knew to fit into the industry that I wanted to be a part of, you have to make changes within yourself, you know, not only physically, mentally too, and be prepared for rejection.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
not every gig that I go after, I get booked on. Let's be honest. So
Talk about it.
yeah, man, I started going to the gym. I made a commitment to do that. I surrounded myself with people who were like-minded individuals. They wanted to, you know, excel in modeling as well.
Yeah.
That was key right there.
Mm-hmm.
My crowd didn't change completely where I cut off everyone,
Right.
but I had to shift and put people in their own compartments. Like, okay, these people are for this type of activity. These
Yes.
people are this for
I have that.
right. Do you guys know?
Oh,
I have that.
oh yes,
I
sir.
have that too.
Trust
I
me,
have
we
that
do
too.
know.
Right.
No, but that's good though. That's very
Yeah,
good.
it's something I still practice to this day.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I got in the gym, took it seriously. People started taking me seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Cut my hair, and it was significant because it was a few years ago, and I cut it on New Year's Eve,
Mm-hmm.
and I took a before and after,
Nice.
and that was a big sign, like New Year's resolution thing. I'm really going for this.
Right.
Shave the hair off. I even got it on YouTube. You got to search for that though.
Mm.
And I transformed myself, and I looked at my reflection in the mirror and said, "Okay, this is it. So this is how you're gonna."
Ain't no turning back.
There's no turning back. There's no turning back.
I feel like this is a live reality show of like Hitch, you know the character that Will Smith played. First of all, you could have played that role,
Oh,
but
thanks, man. Yeah.
but you know when before he was like the good nerd and stuff like that, and then he became this, you know, this heartthrob. Pause.
It's okay. It's okay.
He were artistically
but I feel like it is
baptized.
artistically baptized.
Artistically.
I like that. I actually like that. So quickly, and you don't have to say how much do you weigh right now?
I'm proud. I'm at 175.
175.
My goal is to get to 180, but I'm 175. Right
Okay.
now.
Give us how many days are you in the gym?
In the gym, since this year started, I've been there consistently 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days, yes.
But when you were transforming your body, I'm assuming you were at the gym more often.
Definitely, because I didn't do it alone.
Okay.
I didn't have a personal trainer that I paid for. I was blessed enough to have a friend of mine train me.
Okay.
And he's still not only an artist, but he is a personal trainer too.
Yeah.
Cam Wee, he got me started. Cam Wee, the Chosen. And he said, look, man, I believe in you. I believe in what you're capable of doing. And if you really want it as bad as you say you do, you got to make a commitment and come to the gym with me.
Yeah.
So he had me in there. He had me get my pull-up game. I remember when I couldn't do one pull-up.
Right. Pull-ups are not easy.
Right. And I'm not talking like the easy way, you know, when you're
We're like that.
right.
You're
No,
talking about
I'm
that.
doing, yeah,
That
I'm
one.
doing, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, he helped me out, and he got me to the point where I didn't need his help. I felt like Rocky training.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as I started to see my body change,
Right.
my confidence grew.
Talk about it.
But I remained myself because you can lose yourself in that process. And I credit that towards my upbringing.
Nice.
Definitely Southern raised gentleman, and not being able to have someone, being able to have people check me like, you need to check yourself for real because you're doing too much. Or,
Right.
you know, if I acted out of character, you know, I had people to remind me like,
Of
come
course.
on now,
Of course.
stop it.
Of course. What is your eating habit like?
Right. There's no such thing as fast food in my diet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Matter of fact, there's been such a remarkable change in my eating habits that I cringe at the sight of like the Golden Arches or a Burger King thing. Like I don't even like the smell of Popeyes or none of that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
I wish.
I know. And when I walk past it now, it's not a temptation at all to even walk inside.
Yeah.
No. Man, there's been times where on my grind of going to castings in the city, and I have to go use the restroom real quick, you know? And I'm like, man, I always can go to McDonald's real quick, and I just run in there, and I'm just in there for a certain period of time waiting online. I'm like, I cannot stand the smell of this place anymore. Not even tempted to go up to the register to buy something,
Right.
but just being in there. No, it's just not for me. It's not for me. So eating habits changed dramatically and started doing oatmeal, started eating healthy.
Yeah.
And taking tips from people who practice that, eat healthy.
Right.
And because what you put in your body, hey, that's
Hello.
what you are. You are what you eat.
Hello.
So I started to see like my energy increase and seeing all the perks from changing my diet.
Your diet, right. And it's just healthy, man.
It is, man. It's just a better way to I feel great. I feel great.
That's what I got. So right now, so you go to the gym 2-3 times a week just to maintain right now. That's what you're doing. But you also want to gain 5 pounds.
Oh yeah, this year I'm moving up to I'm stretching out and I'm moving up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel in the modeling world that you are able to book more gigs because of I'm not to downplay the person, your character and your personality. I'm just saying physically, on a physical point, you book more gigs because of your body.
Well, the gigs that I go after, they cater towards
Your-
people of my
your
physique.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
We 2015, Century 21. Yeah, it's all about the body.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of work out there for people who
Right.
are skinny and they look great.
Right, exactly.
They
I
look
mean,
great.
if you look at like a lot of I feel like European campaigns, especially print campaigns,
There
the
you
guys
go.
are they're not muscular.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then they have like a specific, you know, like Sofia Vergara, she's naturally blonde. She had to go darker because she didn't
right.
she didn't make it as a Latina because she didn't look like a Latina. You know, there's like a stereotype. They want black men to be fitted and all muscular, and they want Latinas to be curvy and with the big.
That's true. That's true, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, there is a box that they do try to put you in.
Right.
But one of my favorite models, Vincent Von Harrington, he worked for Kenneth Cole campaign. He's not big at all, but I've seen pictures of him when he was big.
Yeah.
And so you got to know what your body's capable of doing. You know, do it healthy. Make sure you make healthy choices, and you can fluctuate, go from big to small. You know, even with characters, we've seen that plenty of times where someone like 50 Cent, I think he played a cancer patient in a movie one time.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
but he's back, he's healthy again. He still doesn't look like that role.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, that's true.
so you have to make wise decisions on.
Yeah, that's very true. Catch My Drift Radio on Soundcast FM. We got Rico King in the studio.
Yeah.
Actor, model, singer. We're gonna get into the singing right now. I was digging to see your singing abilities. What I came across is a video of your mom's reaction to you singing at the Motown musical, right? With Diana Ross.
Oh man, are we gonna get back to that after commercial break?
Yeah, we're all gonna do it that.
Okay.
Let's get some music to right now. DJ Thematic, COME H right here. Catch My Drift Radio. Let's get it. Rico King.
I'm here, y'all.
If you're trying to get your music right here on Catch My Drift Radio, make sure you email us, hit us up, check out our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's go. Catch My Drift Radio, Soundcast FM. Let's get it. Call in 516-900-2278. Catch My Drift Radio. Let's go.
Catch My Drift Radio, Soundcast FM. Here another Thursday. Thank you for tuning in with us. We got Rico King in the building.
Oh boy.
My man dropping mad knowledge for y'all. I love it when guests come in and they drop that realness. You know, because here's the thing, right?
Talk to
Rico,
'em.
we there's a reason why the show is called Catch My Drift, right? It's a very opinionated radio show.
Right.
And I have a thing against artists who come in here and play they're in that artist mode, you know.
Too cool for school.
Oh my God.
Yo, man.
You know what I mean? They got them shades on.
Here you go. sis.
Ain't no cameras up in here. I don't know why you got them shades on, but anyway, Catch My Drift Radio on Soundcast FM, DJ Thematic, CC, H right here. We got Rico King in the building. If you want to speak to Rico, call us up on 516-900-2278. The number again is 516-900-2278. You can ask him anything. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
he'll come over to your house or something.
Show me some love. Call up. Yo, shout out to my boys Rim, Mateo and Eli, man. I know they're watching, listening right now, tuned in. I told them I was coming up here, and we're making a big movement in this year together. We are officially a business, a LLC business.
Talk about it.
Yeah, man, it feels good, man. It feels good. So through like charities, philanthropy, merchandising, our popularity, social media, we now can move forward and forge it and just really like take over how we always dreamt. Yeah.
What's the company called?
It's called REM. It's an acronym: Rico, Eli, and Mateo.
REM. And what do you guys do specifically?
Right. So through hosting gigs, hosting parties, also through personal appearances. There's going to be, wow, I cannot believe I didn't just think of this right now. We're about to launch a radio show ourselves in March.
Talk about it.
So in spring, you'll be able to tune into RIM Radio. I really didn't even go public with it yet. So you got it right here.
Exclusive. Hello.
Exclusive. I just dropped an exclusive, y'all. Catch my drip radio. RIM Radio coming soon.
Definitely, and we're going to support RIM Radio. When y'all live on air, we're definitely going to be a brother to that.
So they can come up here with me?
Of course.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Of course, man. My house is your house.
Man, that's community. That's love.
Okay, so let's go technical a little bit. We're going to go a little bit serious and technical, okay?
Yes, sir.
The fact that you're an entertainer, all-around entertainer, you do a lot of things. Do you feel that the fact that you do so many things, it holds you back from doing something great? Because, they say, people give these theories like you got to spend this much amount of hours to be really great and all that stuff. I don't really listen to it, but, people do say that.
Right.
But do you feel like as if the fact that you span yourself across many avenues, that you're not really focused on one, you might be holding yourself back from it? What do you think about that?
I feel like I don't put too much on my plate that I can't handle, personally speaking. I know examples of people that have put on too many hats, and the attention that they give their certain craft that they're trying to develop, it shows in their work. It's I don't want to do anything half-ass. So I'm able to multitask pretty well with modeling and acting. They go hand in hand for me. I make them go hand in hand.
Okay.
Now, the music I put on the back burner, which initially got me up here.
Right.
So I could explore other areas. Being a person with a multitude of talent to offer, I wanted to be careful that I didn't fall in the same box as the people that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So the music, I will get back to it. I've made cameos. I got a song coming up, actually, just as like a step in, step out type of deal. It's going to be a remix to Only, the song with Lil Wayne, Chris Brown,
and Nicki Minaj. Yeah,
right. Good friend of mine, Ricky Jarman. What up, Ricky? And a few other. Is he coming on?
What? No, I like that song because it says "Six Girls Only."
Okay. Oh yeah. See, they remembered you. See, you in there. Ricky Jarman. My man Matt. He reached out to me and said, "Man, look, I know we're going to do some music together, and you mentioned about it last year. Now is the time." So I feel like my modeling career is off the ground, acting career is getting there. I'm in commercials. I'm on TV. Let's take a dive back into music just a little bit. Not full-fledged, but I'm going to test the waters out and give them some bars, okay?
Hello.
Bars.
Wait, so you're not just are you just singing, or are you rapping too?
Both, man. Both. I'm doing both.
You doing that Drake thing?
It's called the Drake thing, yeah. That's what people know it as. Yeah.
That's good, man.
Drake is one of my main people on my playlist, so I listen and learn from him. Yeah.
Let's talk about relationships and how you categorize. We were talking about it earlier on how you categorize different people, but let's talk about relationship and personal relationships with either it could be a partner or it could be with just other colleagues of yours in this industry. How difficult is it to maintain a relationship being an artist? Because an artist they don't have set schedules. You never know when you got to be here. You never know when you got to be there, right? It's all different. Right. So how do you manage all that?
I pay close attention to the people that I hold dearest to me and make sure that I spend time with them. I have a tendency to hear this a lot, and I'm pretty sure that you guys do too. When people say, "I know you're busy," they start their statement off with, "I know you're busy, but I was wondering if blah, this and that, blah blah." Well, for me, I'm only busy because I don't like idle time. The people that I want to have relationships with, I make time for them.
Right.
So it's never a point where I'm just so busy that don't feel like you're intruding on my schedule, my agenda. I'll make time for you if you're worth it.
Talk about it.
If you're worth
So if he's not calling you,
it doesn't have to be about business or money,
Right.
but show me you're worth it. Let me know.
Okay, so what's worth it for you? What is the values you
Quality,
look for?
quality conversation, first of all.
talk about it.
Right? I like downtime and just kicking it and just letting time pass with someone. But at the same time, I want to be stimulated mentally.
Right.
You know? I need to know that you have something to bring to the table, and it's not just one-sided conversations all the time, and I'm
Right.
leading them.
That is the worst though. You get annoyed. I'm like, all right, so this and that and the third. Oh yeah, that. Like I hate getting hit with one-word answers. That's so annoying.
Yeah, like, okay.
Like okay.
Yeah, and if I
Yeah.
give you the table to talk about something, return the favor. Let's
Right.
have an actual two-way conversation. Not, I don't want it just to be all about me, and I definitely don't want it to just be all about you. So let's entertain each other and spend time. Let's make it worth each other's while.
Word.
So that goes for male or female, whoever I'm talking to. I'm just using that as an example. Show me that you're worth it, and then I'll make some time for you.
Catch my Drift Radio, Rico King. You better be worth it. All right, it's not app. It's a wrap for you right here. All right, so we in pilot season.
Yes, we are.
And basically, early on the show, we were detailing people different things that you need to be to prepare yourself before you step into auditions and stuff like that. What are some of the key things that you just mentally conscious of before you step into an audition?
Man, the reason why I'm there, I focus in on the task at hand. Whatever script, monologue I have prepared,
Right.
I always seek to find new ways to deliver it. And I'll use that method in an audition process. Well, I haven't tried it this way or with this type of tone. Let's try something different. Doing the same thing over and over, as we know, is monotony. It's monotonous.
Right, yeah.
And if you lock into that one way, that's what you'll be seen as, a person that can only do it one way. I want to play a multitude of characters.
Right.
I don't want to just be known as, oh, that's the guy from so-and-so that gives us the romance. He's the guy that the wife steps out on the husband and cheats with.
Right.
I've done that. All right, I had my time with that, and that was fun. I did it on a show called Unfaithful for the Oprah Winfrey Network, OWN Network. That was great. All right, now it's time to explore some other things. All right? I want to play a villain. You know, I want to be the bad guy. I want to do so much, but I have to study the greats that have done it in the past
Right.
in order for me to deliver the right performance.
Right, exactly.
So I look at those things and I keep them all in mind. I take them all into consideration when I'm rehearsing and preparing for a role.
That's awesome, Rico. I appreciate that. One thing that you got to catch is you said you need to study.
Yeah, study your craft, man. You don't see basketball players out here like professional athletes like, I ain't going to practice today. I'm good enough.
That's
No,
what-
You
study
gotta
your
practice
craft.
every day. Like you said, athletes, the game may start at 8 o'clock, but they be in the gym at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, noon, or
Yes.
maybe 7 o'clock in the morning.
So
all
true.
day.
Right.
True
Shooting.
facts. Those
Exactly.
are facts right
If you're
there.
not with me shooting in the gym, then you're not a true fan of me.
Yeah, shout out to my acting teacher, Mark John Jeffries.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played 50 Cent and Get Rich or Die Trying as he was the little kid.
Oh, he was a little
Oh,
and
really?
he was in Losing Isaiah and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
I know him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not only like
good
study,
redemption.
but to feel the character, you know, like play with the character.
Be in it.
Just be it. Like for the long time, you know, like what Jesus would do
Right.
with Jesus, whatever. And
Wait,
then,
hold on. Jesus.
yes, well, you know the
Oh,
WWJ.
Oh, yes.
Instead of doing WWJ, what would my character do? You know, just live your character. Oh, any situation, what would my character do?
Yeah.
Just like think about your character, be your character for a little while, prepare yourself, and I think that's study, research everything
Exactly.
you can.
Yeah. Scorsese said, "Don't act, behave." You know.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. That
Behave,
resonates with
be
me.
that
I like
person.
Exactly. Rico King, well, unfortunately, we ran out of time, man. We would have loved to talk to you more, but we won't talk about your black tendencies.
I'll come back though.
But you'll definitely
You
come
invite
back.
me
Just
back,
tell
I'll
us,
be
just
here.
tell us everything that you're working on right now. I mean, he brought in a couple of things that this man has done. This guy's resume is deep. It's like,
I brought in some magazines. I've been featured in Alpha Fashion Avenues magazine, also Vicissitude magazine, iFashion magazine. I have a Q&A in a few in Alpha Fashion, and spreads in the other ones, and also the romance novels like the Brenda Jackson covers, the Niobe Bryant, and these are out there. You don't have to just go to get them by web. You can go to Barnes and Noble and stuff like that.
right.
So yeah, the titles are out there. My work is out there for you.
Definitely.
And my Instagram is rking6312, RKING 6312. And you can reach me on Facebook. I don't have a like page. I don't feel like I'm at that point where I need to do that and people are speaking directly to me. If you do hit me up on the instant messenger, it's me that's talking back to you, by the way.
It's personal.
It's real.
Last shout outs?
Last shout outs?
Yeah.
I got to give shout outs to Rim again. Thank you, Echo, for coming here.
Appreciate you, Echo. I
is
really
sitting
appreciate
right next
it.
to
Yeah.
me. I'm so we're gonna take over this year. Me and Echo, he's motivating me. We went to the gym this morning, and I stepped up my workout game. If you've seen this guy's abs, that's a whole nother show.
Yeah,
just
don't-
on
okay, that-
Echo's abs.
Don't talk abs because DJ
Please.
Thematic's got one pack.
It's not,
We
it's
call
not
it,
a one pack.
we call it the Corona pack.
It's not a one pack.
I'm
What it
good
is,
though. I'm an
it's-
athlete. He needs.
I'll beat you on board, so hold it
Hey,
down.
no.
It's muscle on top of fat. That's what it really is. That's all it is. I'm gonna keep it real.
We
It's
need
muscle on
to
top
cut
of
the
fat.
fast food and we
Yes.
get him right.
Yes, before I go, look for me and look for my team, Rim,
Yep.
Mateo, Eli. I love you guys. I'm up here doing it on our behalf as well as mine, man. And let's move forward and let's just keep progressing.
Definitely. Rico King, thank you for coming. So one time for Rico King coming to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Again, he gave you to his Instagram, Rico King on Facebook. Catch My Drift Radio will be with Bobby on Recovery. We got Athena Miller in the studio as well. Let's get into some music right now. DJ Thematics, Catch My Drift Radio, Soundcast FM. Yeah.